Hi, my name is Max. Today is December 19th, 2025, and it has been 52 days since I broke up with my girlfriend. Alright, so yesterday's video, I didn't post because I took melatonin at like 8 o'clock and then I passed out. So, my bad. But nothing really happened yesterday. It was a good day. I wasn't really thinking about it too much. I was just focused on school and mostly being in the present. It's like still hard to remember though, because it was yesterday. So yeah, nothing really happened that I can think of off the top of my head. I did try this Peloton class because my dad got this Peloton like over a year ago and I've used it like 3 times maybe. So I tried it and my quads were burning. So maybe I'll start doing that more because it has actually pretty good cardio. Other than that though, yeah, I was still looking at her Spotify profile a lot, seeing for any updates, but there's not really anything. Yeah, it's hard to remember much, but I don't think anything significant happened. Today a lot happened though. Today was really bad. I don't know why. Okay, so first I just want to talk about like what's happening with the hoodie. So like over this past week I've been like just wondering when she was gonna send it, because last Saturday I asked her about it and she said she would send it, but she didn't. I thought she had like an emotional connection to it, so that's why she didn't want to send it. And yesterday I was thinking about texting her, and then same thing today. I just wanted to text her. Like one side of me wanted to text her and confront her, and then the other side was just it was just like, move on, you lost some money, it's fine. So that was what was going on throughout my head the entire day. But during school it was kind of casual. Our day was shortened because we had a pep rally at the end of the day. But I wasn't thinking about it too much. I was looking through her Spotify a lot to see any updates, but there was nothing there. And then oh yeah, so we had a pep rally, but my dad just picked me up early because like I wasn't trying to go to that. So he just took me out to lunch, and then we were talking about some college stuff. And then yeah, we had to pick up some medicine for my mom from the store, so we got that. And then he was talking to me about the breakup today too. I was just like, yeah, I've been doing better, but there's just like some things like I just can't like get out of my head, and like some things remind me of her, but it's a lot better than, or it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So we had that talk, and then I got home and I was just chilling for like an hour before I had to go to work. Then when I left for work, I like drove there with my dad because I don't have my license yet. But then I was like walking to the front door, and then the bus pulled up and it was like honking. I was like, oh shoot. So I picked up the kids and they're like, why were you late? The bus pulled around 2 times. Like, oh, sorry guys. So I just have to leave earlier because I left like on time today and I was still late. But I told my dad after, and he's like, yeah, you gotta leave earlier. It's like, okay. But babysitting was fine. I stayed there for a bit longer than usual, but it was fine because it was Friday, so they had no homework or anything. But then again, like I was just constantly checking her Spotify to see if anything was added, but it wasn't. I don't really know why I keep looking back at it. Maybe it's just because it's like the only contact that I have of her, like on my phone, that I have access to. So yeah, I was looking at that, but nothing happened. Then when the mom got home, I told my dad to pick me up, and then we just picked up my mom and brother, and then we went to our family's house for Friday night dinner. And then we ate dinner. I was chilling. I talked to my uncle too about the hoodie thing, and he's just like, yeah, you just gotta like accept it. That's lost. And I was like, well, I have the mom's number, and I could like ask her for the money back or whatever. But he's like, okay, well, maybe do that when it's been 2 weeks, because like it'd be next Tuesday. It would be 2 weeks since I sent her the money from Zelle. So like, okay, that sounds good. But then like there's the other part of me that's just like, just confront her. And I was just like really like conflicted. I was like practicing with ChatGPT prompts about like what she would say and stuff. So then yeah, so we just got home, and then I was playing Roblox with my friend for a bit, and then I just decided to text her. So I was like, hey, can we talk? And she's like, yeah, sure. She responded like 20 minutes. I was like, she's like, yeah, give me a sec, I'm doing my tune. I was like, okay. I want to talk about the hoodie. And she's like, I'm sorry, I forgot. It's been like snowing and raining this entire week, so I didn't want to go out. I was lazy. I'll send it tomorrow for real. I was like, okay, thank you. I was overthinking it. She's like, don't worry, I just washed it and have it. I was like, okay, thanks. And that's it. So it was very like logistical, I guess. Like there's no emotions attached. So all that overthinking I did with like her like being emotionally attached to it and all this stuff, like I was just overthinking it. She just forgot to send it. So I want to like follow up and be like, hope you're doing okay, or like, I don't know, just like something more emotional. But I want her to lead the pace. So if she's gonna be dry, then that's fine. I'm just gonna match her energy and not lead the conversation, because last time I did, she like ended up breadcrumbing me. So oh, and then like another thing was like she keeps posting like TikToks or reposting TikToks about her new boyfriend. So I'm pretty sure she's set on not coming back, which I'm like starting to be okay with. I mean, like I said, I think the biggest thing is that like I won't be there for certain events or holidays like Valentine's Day, my birthday, her graduation, and her prom. Like I won't be there anymore, and it'll be her new boyfriend instead. But when I was thinking about it, I'm like, okay, realistically, like there was a lot of problems I ignored because I loved her so much. Like her entire like friend group was like all guys, and like she had like mostly guy friends, and like like I wasn't really okay with that, but I just like put up with it because I loved her. But looking back, like if I got in a relationship with her again, like there'd be a lot of trust issues with that, especially since I said I wasn't comfortable. And she'd be like, oh, it's okay. And then she got her boy best friend 3 days after we broke up. So I'm just thinking about it, like reflecting now and seeing like I'm thinking like more of the bad things, that like how the relationship wouldn't end up working. But yeah, so she'll send it tomorrow. We'll probably get here like Sunday or Monday, and that'll be it, I guess. I probably won't break contact again because there's nothing to text her about anymore, unless she breaks it, which she probably won't. So yeah, if I sounded like mad tired today, it's because I am. It's almost like 12 and I want to go sleep. So that's update for 51, 52. I'm gonna sure to post tomorrow and Sunday because it's the weekend. And yeah.